Hi, it's me Leo back again with another video, and in this video I've gone and picked up the new and updated Steam Deck OLED. So I've got it right here in this box. So in this video we're going to unbox the new Steam Deck OLED. We're going to run through the initial setup and I'm going to give you my first impressions on this little console. So as always, before we kick off this video, if you do enjoy what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've just hit 2,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. So I had a look at my analytics and it turns out that 99% of my watch time comes from non-subscribers. So it'd be absolutely amazing and support the channel. If you do enjoy this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I do tech and car videos. So that was my shameless plug. But anyways, let's get on with this unboxing video. So I recently picked up the Nintendo Switch OLED and I was very impressed by the screen and the portability of this console. So getting this Nintendo Switch has made me more curious about the Steam Deck. So I've never owned a Steam Deck. I know the original Steam Deck was released a couple of years ago, and I believe they refreshed the Steam Deck a couple of months ago with an OLED screen and better battery life. So I hopped online and bought the 512GB Steam Deck OLED. So we're going to start off by unboxing this console from the perspective of someone who's never owned a Steam Deck. So let's get on with it. So here it is, the box that the Steam Deck comes in. Let's have a look inside. So we've actually got two different items inside here. So we're going to start off by having a look at this smaller box. So we're going to see what's going on here. A bit of cardboard at the bottom. So I'm presuming this is the power brick. It's got a lightning bolt on it. And I am correct. Here we have it. And there is some instructions at the bottom of the box as well. I'm curious how many watts this charger is. Let's have a look. Well, if I'm going off what it says on the bottom of this power supply, it's 45 watts, which is fairly decent actually. Cool, we'll pop the power supply out the way. We're going to move on to the main exciting part of this unboxing, the actual Steam Deck itself. So here it is. There we go. There we go. Let's get that plastic off. Let's cut this tag. So I just cut it off, but I had a look at it and it says Valve on it, so that's actually quite neat. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the exciting part. Your games in a whole new light. It says Steam Deck OLED, and then over here it says video game machine and case, and then one next to it. So presumably there's one video game machine and one case. If you have a look at the top, there is the Bluetooth logo and a carrying handle. So I think this is very cool, and maybe Nintendo can learn a thing or two, but this actually comes with a pretty decent looking carrying case, which is more than can be said for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, let's remove this sleeve. There we go. So there it is, there's the carrying case, and presumably the console, or should I say the video game machine, is inside here. It's quite an interesting design. It's just a big piece of elastic going along the back. But anyway, so it's got the Steam Deck logo on the front and a carrying handle, and this does feel quite well made and sturdy. Let's just unzip this and have a look inside. There we go. There it is, there is the Steam Deck. That is what you've paid for. Hey, you can see me behind the camera on the reflection. So you go, there is the Steam Deck OLED. And initial impressions, is actually bigger than I thought it was. I'm going to go and get my Nintendo Switch to compare. Don't know why, but in my head I thought that it would be smaller than the Nintendo Switch. So if you have a look at these two consoles next to each other, the Steam Deck is actually substantially bigger than the Nintendo Switch. That sort of does make sense because this is a more powerful, more capable machine. So my initial impressions are that this does actually feel very nice in the hand. It actually has quite nice grips. So there you go, there is the Steam Deck OLED. So I've never owned the previous generation of Steam Deck, so I'm not really too sure what the differences are. So from looking at reviews online, one of the differences I have heard about is that it now has an orange power button, which I believe it previously didn't. And the screen is slightly bigger. I believe it's 7.4 inches. So it's two joysticks. It's got a D-pad and then your buttons up here. And then I presume these are two touch pads with speakers and then two buttons here. And there's a typical game console triggers up at the top with a fan. It's got a 3.5mm headphone jack and then volume rockers. There's actually a USB-C port at the top. And then on the bottom, what have we got? We've got a micro SD card slot, I believe. So on the back of the device it says Valve. It's got what I presume is more cooling vents, and then it's got some more buttons. So I'm pretty happy with how it feels. It doesn't feel cheap, but bear in mind this wasn't actually a very cheap device. This was almost £500, so I'm kind of expecting it to feel pretty decent. So now let's move on to the initial setup of this device. So I'm presuming that this has some battery. So I'm just going to hold the power button and see what happens. So it is doing something. Alright. I'm not sure if these... Oh! These touchpads. That's very nice. It's quite hard to see on camera what's going on here, but these touchpads are vibrating. So if you've ever used a newish MacBook where the touchpad uses a vibration motor to kind of mimic clicking, it's doing a very similar thing. It's got a haptic motor that's kind of mimicking me clicking on it. So there we go, we're on the initial setup. I'm going to choose English, and then got to choose my time zone. I'm in the UK. It wants me to put my Wi-Fi password in, which I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm going to go and find out. So there we go, I've just entered my Wi-Fi password and I'm going to connect to the internet. Cool, it's connected. Cool, so it's installing Steam now. It says it's going to take about 2 minutes. So we'll come back once that's installed. So after I updated the operating system, it then prompted me to log into Steam. And after I did that, it's now showing up this screen where it says press any button or tap the screen to continue. So we're going to press some buttons. So here are some of the games on my Steam library. It will give me the ability to install them. So if I click menu down here at the bottom. So if I hadn't already mentioned, this is a touchscreen console. So yeah, it has my Steam library. So I can install some Steam games, which I'm going to do shortly. Let's start with Left 4 Dead. That's quite a nice game to install. So you can actually use the touchscreen to scroll around the interface as well, which is pretty cool. What else should I install? I might install Dark Souls 3 actually. I think that would be quite an interesting game to play on this. So there we go, that was my unboxing video on the new Steam Deck OLED. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we're going to be doing some more videos with this console. After I've had a bit of time to test this out, I'm planning on doing a more in-depth review, and I'm also going to be comparing it to other consoles such as the Nintendo Switch. So if you're interested in any of that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you did enjoy, and I will see everyone in my next video.